You're not weak, you're just untrained. There's a difference. Look, at one point, your favorite fighter that you like to watch couldn't throw a punch, couldn't breathe properly, and he couldn't last 30 seconds in a ring. They had to train for this. So remember, you're not weak, you're just untrained, and that's okay. We're gonna do a quick story time. So my first training session did not go like you would expect it. So me and my brother Dre, we got out here in this garage and we started to train. We didn't have nobody to help us, nobody to guide us. We just kinda did it ourselves. There was a lot of trial and error that we went through. Here's a clip of what I looked like when I first started training.
Oh! He needs some milk.
And as you can see, it wasn't pretty. But we got out here and we still trained. And all the way up until my first competition, we trained by ourselves. So we went up to Tennessee, and that's where me and Dre competed for the first time ever. As you can see, my technique does not look nothing like it does now. If you look at some of my recent competitions, I look totally different. With that being said, all you got to do is train. And I do say this, competition really pulls out the best of you. And even after the competition, you really start to question yourself. One of the biggest things was getting out of breath and just feeling embarrassed that I couldn't throw a punch right. I couldn't defend myself properly, and just all around not good technique. But what I did is after that competition, I went back to the drawing board, started practicing, started drilling what I needed to work on. And guess what? When my next competition came around, even though I did not win, I lost by decision, I still feel like I did fantastic. I felt like I landed more shots, and I felt like I was way more aggressive. And look, no one walks into a combat sport confident. I don't care if you've played basketball, anything, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna walk into a combat sport confident. The confidence is built by how many times you failed and got back up. That's where confidence really shines. And everything that I'm saying here can be applied in school life, if you're still in school, if you're still at a job, if you take care of kids, just whatever. You can apply these same skills to your life. There's no fighter in this world that waits till they feel ready to compete, okay? Nobody waits for that. They train, they take a fight, they do it, either they win or lose, and then they go back to the drawing board and they practice again and they go again. Go out and do whatever you're trying to do. You go out, it's either for you or not. So you'll know right then and there if that's something you want to do. And one of the biggest things is if you feel incapable of doing something, that's good, because that means you're on the edge of growth. That means you're gonna learn something. And look, don't be asking yourself if you're built for this. Whatever you're doing in life, don't ask yourself if you're built for this. What you really need to be asking yourself is if you're willing to keep doing this long enough and being uncomfortable enough to stick with it and actually grow. Look, if you don't take anything away from this video, the only thing I want you to take away is this. If you're starting something new, you're not weak. Remember, you're just untrained. You got to train yourself to get into that position. Whether it be combat sports, you being an athlete, valedictorian in school, you have to train your mind, your body, and soul. I say that because I'm learning this journey myself. And look, if you are just stumbling across this channel, as you can see, we do combat sports here, but we try to keep a tight-knit community so people feel like they have an open space to talk with. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure you drop a sub below. And if you got any questions, anything that you want to add, anything you would like to see in a video in the future, comment down below. I'll try to get to it as best as I can. I try to go live every single day, so you can catch me on there. That being said, Sharpshooter out. Peace.